It's time for another video. High five. Yeah.
Today I want to talk about Bullworker versus free weights. Which one will build you the most muscle? And I know that I'm not the first one doing this video, but I want to give my own spin to this. So, first of all, let's get the things out of the way that we all want to hear. Will the Bullworker, exclusively using the Bullworker, build you a good amount of muscle? Yes. Will it make you stronger? Yes. Will it make you a better athlete? Yes. It will do all those things. However, will you build more muscle if you use it in combination with free weights? It depends on what muscles you want to train. You see, here's the problem with only using one thing exclusively. If you use the Bullworker for, let's say, example, the chest, you can do many exercises with it. Sure. You know, like I said, you can change the angle, all that. You can hold it like this. There are many ways you can train the chest. However, if you look at bench pressing, that is a completely different exercise. It's a completely different way of moving yourself. It targets different muscles. So, where it boils down to, if you only use this exclusively and you don't bench press, for example, but this goes for many exercises, then you are limiting yourself to the amount of movements that you accustom yourself to. So, in other words, you could be a better athlete if you use the Bullworker and you do bench presses. However, this goes the other way around as well. If you only bench press while you have a Bullworker, then you're also limiting yourself, because using the Bullworker is a completely different way of exercising. It puts a different kind of strain on your muscles than that you can achieve with normal exercising, with free weight exercising. So, if you have both, do them both. That's my opinion. Well, there are exceptions, but I'll come to that. So a user by the name of Bullworker64 brought my attention to a certain point. And that is, if you train your abs with the Bullworker, you will build more abdominal muscle than you ever would by doing crunches or planks. And I can see why. Because there's not really a good way to train your abs with weights. Like all your other muscles, you can train them with weights. So you can increase the intensity. However, with your abs, you always only do crunches, you only do planks, you are never increasing the difficulty of those exercises. It's like you would do squats every day, but you would never do it with any weight on your back. The intensity won't become harder. It will remain the same. So you will build lean muscle, but it will be lean and flat. You know, if you use the Bullworker, you get bulging muscles. At least definitely for the abs in comparison to doing normal exercises. So for the abs, like, this is an amazing device. It's not really a thing that I know that is really better for your abs. But in my Bullworker video for the abs, I showed you different exercises because you are a little bit limited by only doing this, which is, well, not the only exercise that you can do, but, you know, you have to switch these things up. So, there are reasons, there are exceptions that I would say that you should only use the Bullworker and the Bullworker alone. First one being is if you are somewhat old or really old, because using the Bullworker never puts a lot of strain on your joints. I have used this for, how long would it be? 3-4 years? 3 years. And it never messed up my joints. I never got injured by doing exercise with the Bullworker. So it's the safest to use. When I'm 50, I'm probably only going to use this and very light weights. I don't see myself doing anything else. because I don't want to risk injuring myself. Now, the same goes for if you are limited or already injured, because this is a very safe way to train. For example, I had strained my tricep for a very long time, and that sucked. That got in the way of my progress, but I was still able to do this exercise, for example. It didn't put the same amount of strain on that tricep as I would with bench pressing. So it's also very good to, you know, if you are injured and you want to keep on going, you don't want to stop your progress. So those are the reasons that I would definitely say use the Bullworker and only use the Bullworker. Another reason is that if you just don't have the money for a gym membership, or you don't have you're not able to do anything else other than that, then this is like, you know, this is a home gym. This is a complete home gym for like no money. So the bottom line is Bullworker versus free weights. Look, if you only want to use the Bullworker, you'll get great results, definitely. The same goes for using free weights. You will get very good results. If you combine them, you'll get better results. If you're not able to combine them, then I would go for the Bullworker. It's more convenient. So, that's the bottom line. Yes, and that's the video.